Welcome guys, thank you so much for joining in. So looking at this current Bitcoin price action, you can see today I'm actually going to show you something very interesting scenario unfolding right now for Bitcoin, because now the price of Bitcoin has broken out of this temporary resistance line of 24,000 price level. And before I dive into content, I want to wish you all Merry Christmas, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful and lovely time with your family and friends. So guys, now starting this analysis by looking at this price action of Bitcoin in a daily time frame, you can see in a daily time frame we are actually breaking out of this ascending triangle, because this ascending triangle breakout is now also flashing that, hey, since the price is now already broken out this 24,000 level, if we are able to close above this 24,000 as well, guys, this is another massive buy signal for us, because breaking out of this ascending triangle is not only a bullish sign, also price finding support above the CPR, the add to CPR line. That is another massive signal, because finding support above the CPR line has usually gave us another massive proof to the upside. And if that's the case, guys, if that's the case, you can see the final destination, our final target for this month is exactly here, this green line, which is sitting at 28,600 price level. And let's say if this is going to be some sort of a bullish pennant and it's going to break, you can see exactly at our target area. The flag is also showing that the exact target of 28,600 price level. So since the price now has already broken out of temporary resistance line, which is flashing a buy signal at this current stage, and if we would look at this price structure also in a 4-hour time frame, guys, in a 4-hour time frame, the price does look very bullish, because right now if you look at this price movement, you can also see and call it this as a symmetrical triangle breakout scenario. You can see here, this here is clearly a sign that this price is breaking out of this symmetrical triangle upper line area, which is also another buy signal at this current stage. And not only this, if you want to look in a bit different way, I have also included this very interesting scenario, also called as an inverse head and shoulder. So if we would look at this price structure, this move here, the price of Bitcoin is flashing an inverse head and shoulder. So breaking out of this 24,000 will give us a buy signal. And you can see right now, since we are broken out of 24,000 and heading towards this 25,000 price level, guys, this is also a very bullish scenario, also looking through the inverse head and shoulder. You can also add parallel channel, it won't matter, because you can see this parallel channel scenario has also played out. It has previously acted as a resistance all the time, but now the price here looks like it is clearly piercing through the upper line of this parallel channel, and also indicating we should be heading towards the upper direction, even higher than where we are right now, because this bullish candle, even if we are going to see any sort of a pullback, the 24,000 is now going to be a very strong support. So that's why looking at this scenario right now for Bitcoin, it does looks like we are getting early Christmas present. And also here on the right hand side, if you look at this Bitcoin fractal here from 2019, according to this analysis, we had this some sort of rejection around this particular area, I mean the consolidation phase, just like here in our case. And then when we had this breakout, you can see this massive breakout here before any kind of price reversal. So if that is going to be the case in our scenario as well, right now looking at this price action of Bitcoin, we are expecting our price of Bitcoin to come around at least this 28,000 before seeing any price reversal. So right now I'm actually looking around this 28,600 to be my target area. And why this 28,000 target area could actually make sense, not only looking through the CPR, guys, if I show you this example here. So if we look at this parabolic curve scenario here on the left hand side, guys, you can see also after price reaching above this base 4 area, let me hide this CPR quickly. So you can see this, according to this parabolic curve scenario, price usually tends to reverse only after breaking out of this base 4 area. In most of the scenario, the price got pulled back around this base 3 area, right? But if we look in our case right now, you can see this move here to the upside, guys. This is still indicating, hey, the base 4 scenario is not yet completed. I mean, there is still a massive move which could be panning out before we would see any sort of a pullback around this base 3 area, because this move here to the upside is still open. And if you add the CPR now, you can see exactly at this target area, this is also where our monthly CPR add 3 line is, the 28,600 target level, which I was talking about time and again in my video, because I showed you guys some bearish scenario on my previous video and said that, hey, if the price of Bitcoin is able to find support above this 23,500, that is going to invalidate the dead cat bounce scenario, also this head and shoulder pattern. And now you can see this is turning a very bullish scenario. And also here on the right hand side, guys, if you are aware of this Jesse Livermore's pivotal point theory and also this current price movement of Bitcoin in a monthly time frame, this actually looks very interesting, because according to Jesse Livermore's pivotal point theory, breaking the previous temporary resistance line is a buy signal if price is able to find support above that level. So in our case, you can see here, breaking this 14,000 from 2019 was a very nice buy signal. This massive move here to the upside, and also from this from 2017, the 20,000 temporary or psychological resistance line. We can see we found support above that, and this gave another massive buy signal. And if I would add this the ascending channel scenario, guys, you can see the price right now does looks like it is breaking out of this ascending channel as well, right? But where we are possibly heading to the target area of 28,600, what I was showing you with the CPR area. So if that's the case, then we should also be ready to see this bullish candle, the monthly candle, before ending this year. I'm just showing you this prediction, right? We also have to be ready for any sort of a price pullback. So guys, this is what I see in a bigger time frame as well. And also, if you look at this price structure of Bitcoin in a bit different way, we can also look at this chart here. So as you can see, guys, here on the left hand side, this is Bitcoin dominance chart, and here on the right hand side, this is Bitcoin in a daily time frame. But let me start with this daily time frame, and we'll come back to that dominance later. So if you look at this price structure here, you can see you can call this as an ascending broadening wedge, or you can also call this as an accumulation cylinder from Jesse Livermore, because according to this Jesse Livermore, this scenario here, what we are witnessing, the price rejection around the upper line area and also the lower line acting as a support, this is turning out as an accumulation cylinder. Accumulation cylinder usually indicates even if the price of Bitcoin is going to consolidate, we still could see a move like this according to the Jesse Livermore's theory. I can actually show you this scenario very quickly here. You can see here, right, the accumulation cylinder with widening mouth. This is exactly a type of scenario what we are forming right now in the daily time frame for Bitcoin, because you can see the seventh scenario is more likely a pullback scenario. If the price of Bitcoin is more likely going to head in a sideway rather than a pullback, then this could also indicate that, hey, the move here to the upside, this 0.8, 0.9, 0.10 before seeing any sort of a pullback could pan out, because this final destination according to this month, looking through target areas, the 28,600 is going to be around this 9 or 0.10 area before seeing a reversal. So this is what I see right now for Bitcoin looking into different time frame. And also if you go back to this dominance of Bitcoin, looking through these different years after December month, you can see here from 2016, 2017, 18, 19, and 20. In most of the cases after December month, the dominance of Bitcoin has seen a pullback, guys. And I'm saying that again and again because you can see that after December, if that's going to be the case also in 2021, then according to this, the January, February month could be in favor of altcoins. Also, this weak rejection here right now could also be a sign that maybe slowly the dominance could be seeing some sort of a pullback and alt season started to tank. I mean, the price of altcoins could be rising in massive pace compared to the Bitcoin price. So guys, this is what I actually wanted to share with you in today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If that's the case, hit the like button, and also if you're watching this for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. So guys, by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup, and Merry Christmas.